Doubleback, the Georgia Davis PI Series number 2. Written by Libby Fischer Hellmann. Narrated by Eva Kaminsky. Chapter 1. Panic has a way of defining an individual. It scrapes the soul bare, strips away pretense, reveals the core of the human spirit. It's hard to dissemble when fear crawls up your throat. Your heart stampedes like a herd of wild animals, and your skin burns with the prickly heat of terror. For the 6 people thrown together in a loop office building elevator on a hot June day, the moments they shared would reveal parts of themselves they had not known existed. It was early afternoon in Chicago, the kind of day that made people want to ditch the chill of air conditioning and head to Wrigley Field. The first man who stepped into the elevator on the 65th floor might have been doing just that. He was a florid-faced, doughy man with gray at his temples. His jacket was hitched over his shoulder, and his shirt gapped between buttons, calling attention to his belly. He moved to the left side of the car and kept his gaze on the floor, as if by doing so, he, and his early departure, might escape notice. The elevator descended to the 62nd floor, where 2 women who didn't know each other got on. One was slender and small, with mousy brown hair pulled back at her neck. She wore a heavy sweater over a flowered dress. She went to the back of the car and leaned against the metal railing, trying to look inconspicuous. The other woman, in a gray pinstriped pantsuit over a sleeveless black tank, wore her hair in a chin-length bob. She positioned herself on the right side of the car and kept her eyes on the car's indicator panel. The faint aroma of coconut shampoo drifted over her. On 57, a young man got on. Wearing shorts and a ratty t-shirt, he clutched a manila envelope in one hand and a bicycle helmet in the other. The envelope bore the logo of a prominent Chicago messenger service. He kept shifting his feet, and his mud-caked sneakers left tiny pellets of dirt on the tiled floor. 3 floors below, a middle-aged man in khaki chinos entered. His shirt sleeves were rolled up, and he wore his hair in a sparse comb-over. Another man entered the car on the 51st floor. Dressed in a suit, tie, and crisp white shirt, he wore wraparound Oakley sunglasses. He kept one hand in his pocket, but through the shades appraised everyone in the car. As the elevator descended past the 50th floor, it gathered speed. It was one of 3 express cars from the upper floors. The next stop was the lobby. Both women stared at the overhead panel lights. The messenger squeezed his eyes shut. Comb-over man hugged the back wall. Florid face shot the man with the Oakleys a sidelong glance. But whether from envy or trepidation, it was hard to tell. No one expected the elevator to lurch to a sudden stop. When it did, the force threw everyone to the floor. The lights blinked out, plunging the car into darkness. One of the women screamed. So did a man. The messenger shouted, "What the fuck?" Florid face moaned. So did comb-over man. The man in the Oakleys kept his mouth shut. "Please, please don't let me die," one of the women cried out. It wasn't clear who she was addressing. Someone in the elevator? Jesus? God? "I think my leg is broken," comb-over man screamed. "Help me!" The messenger tried to get up. The weight in the car shifted. The elevator rocked. "Stop! No one move a fucking muscle!" Fear thickened the voice of the woman in the pantsuit. "We'll all be killed." "Doesn't fucking matter," the messenger said. "We're already dead." "My leg! I can't move!" "Oh my God! Oh my God!" The mousy-haired woman started.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?